Hi everyone, welcome to Introduction to Zoom. My name is Jennifer from the Lucy Robbins Wells Library. Using Zoom for the first time? Need some instruction on how to use Zoom to attend meetings and conferences online? We will cover how to set up an account, join a meeting, host a meeting, and more. The handout will be provided on our website. If you have any questions, reach out to us through phone or email. These will be provided at the end of the presentation. Without further ado, let's get into Introduction to Zoom. What is Zoom? Zoom is a cloud-based video conferencing service you can use to virtually meet with others, either by video or audio only or both, all while conducting live chats. It also lets you record these sessions to view later. Zoom provides a quick and easy solution for remote communication needs. While there are several plans for Zoom, we will be addressing the free tier in this presentation. The free plan allows unlimited one-on-one meetings, but limits group sessions to 40 minutes and 100 participants. If you tend to be mostly a participant, then the free plan will work just fine. If you also plan to host meetings frequently, take a look at the pricing tiers to see which plan best suits your needs. If you are on a computer, you can either use the web browser or the app. Go to zoom.us/download to install the app, or go to zoom.us and sign up for an account there. If using a mobile phone, type Zoom into the App Store search box. You must use the mobile app if connecting through a smartphone. You only need an account if you are a host. If you are a participant, you do not need to set up or log into a Zoom account, although it certainly does help. Signing up for Zoom. To sign up for your free account, visit zoom.us/signup and enter your email address. You will receive an email from Zoom. In this email, click Activate Account. Now that you've signed up, let's sign in. Once the app is downloaded, open the Zoom app. Select Sign In. Enter your email address and password. You can also log in to your Zoom account on the web at any time at zoom.us/signin. Once you are logged in, use the panel on the left side to navigate Zoom. You can update your profile, schedule a meeting, edit your settings, and more. Let's prepare for a Zoom meeting. If you are a participant, your host will send you an invitation, usually through an email. Do not lose this invite, as the included web link and meeting ID number are important. It will include important information such as the date and the time and a password if it is required. If a meeting is scheduled for the future, be sure you know when and where you are meeting. Ensure that you have a device that is charged and ready. If you need a headset, microphone, or a camera, make sure that they work before the meeting starts. When entering a meeting, keep in mind that your settings and surroundings matter. By default, you tend to enter a meeting unmuted with your microphone live. This means everyone can hear you until you mute yourself. Let's look at joining a Zoom meeting. Once it is time for a meeting, click the link in your email and wait for the meeting to begin. You may have to click several pop-ups asking you if you would like to open the meeting in the web browser or in the app. Follow any on-screen instructions as per your preferences. You may receive an indication saying waiting for host to start meeting. This means you are in the right place. Let's take a look at joining a meeting through the Zoom app, whether you are on a smartphone, tablet, or computer. If you prefer to join through the Zoom app you have downloaded, open the Zoom app on your device or your computer. Join a meeting by clicking Join a Meeting if you want to join without signing in, or sign into Zoom and then click Join. Enter the meeting ID number and your display name. If you are signed in, change your name if you do not want your default name to appear. Also, if you are not signed in, enter a display name so that others can identify you. Select if you would like to connect audio and video and click Join. We've talked about how to join a meeting. Let's talk about attending a Zoom meeting. If you did not schedule the Zoom meeting in the first place, you are a participant. As a participant, you can virtually raise your hand, submit questions, and send messages to others. However, be aware that some participant controls will not be available if disabled by the host. Let's look at some meeting controls. The first one is unmute and mute. If the host gives you permission, you can unmute and talk during the meeting. All participants will be able to hear you. If the host allows you to talk, you will receive a notification that the host is requesting you to unmute your microphone. Next is chat. In-meeting chat allows you to send messages to the hosts and attendees if permitted by the host. Next is raising your hand. Raise your hand in the meeting to indicate that you need something from the host. The host may instruct you on how they plan to use this. Many hosts use this feature to know if an attendee has a question and would like to speak out loud. Then there is the Leave Meeting button. Click Leave Meeting to leave the meeting at any time. If you leave, you can rejoin if the meeting is still in progress, as long as the host has not locked down the meeting. There is also the Participants button. By clicking this button, you open up the Participants window. By default, this window is attached to the main Zoom window, but you can undock it for ease of use and move it around. This window allows you to monitor your and others' microphone and video status. It also allows you to raise your hand in order to ask a question. Those are a couple of meeting controls. If you are having any issues with Zoom, take a look at some of these. If you cannot join your meeting, try downloading the Zoom app as it is more stable than the website method. Once the app is downloaded, choose Join Meeting and then manually type in your Zoom meeting ID number. If you cannot hear or speak, ensure that you are connected through your chosen audio, whether it is through the computer or through a phone. Make sure your mute button is turned off and that any peripheral devices are plugged in and working. Let's take a look at what happens if you're the host. If you're the host, you'll be scheduling meetings. To schedule a meeting from the Zoom app, whether on a computer or a mobile device, open the Zoom app and sign into Zoom. Click on the schedule icon. This will open the scheduler window. Select your meeting settings. Note that some of these options might not be available depending on your account plan. Enter a topic or a name for your meeting. Select a date and a time for your meeting as well. You must choose the approximate duration of the meeting, but this is only for scheduling purposes. As for the meeting ID, you can either have an ID generated automatically or use your personal meeting ID. But please be aware that a random generated meeting ID is more secure. For a passcode, enter a customized meeting passcode or use the randomly generated one. Joining participants will be required to input this before joining your scheduled meeting. Other settings include having the video be on or off when starting the meeting, and how you want to handle the audio portion of the meeting. Advanced options include allowing participants to join the meeting before the host, muting participants upon entry to the meeting, and recording the meeting automatically. Click Schedule once finished with these options. These options can be changed at any time. That was through the app, so let's look at how to schedule a meeting on the Zoom website. To sign in and schedule from the Zoom website, go to www.zoom.us through your preferred internet browser. Click Sign In and enter in your email address and password as usual. Click Sign In again. Click Meetings on the left-hand side of the page, and then Schedule a New Meeting. Enter your meeting title in the topic box. Choose the date and time for your meeting, and select any other additional settings you would like to use. Be sure to click Save at the bottom. Take note that Zoom requires all meetings to either use a waiting room or use a passcode for security reasons. Now that we've scheduled a meeting, let's look at how to invite people to attend your meeting. Once you have scheduled your meeting, you will need to invite your participants. In the meeting details, click on Invite Link and then on Copy Invitation. In the Copy Meeting Invitation pop-up box, scroll down and select Copy Meeting Invitation. Open your email and compose a new email. Paste the Zoom invitation into the body of the email. Delete any unnecessary information and add in extra information or instructions as needed. Add participants' emails and click Send. Return to your Zoom page and log off if finished with scheduling meetings. It's finally the day, and let's start your meeting as the host for the first time. Your upcoming meetings will be listed in the Meetings tab after you log into your Zoom account. To start the meeting from the Zoom website, log into your Zoom account. Find your meeting under the My Meetings or Upcoming Meetings tab and click Start next to the meeting you wish to begin. The Zoom app should launch automatically to start your meeting. If you have enabled a waiting room, admit participants as they appear. If you need to make changes to your meeting, click on the meeting name to open it. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Edit this meeting. Make any necessary changes and click Save. To delete a meeting, find the meeting you wish to delete in your list of meetings and click Delete. We are within a meeting. Let's take a look at how it will look like. Views may vary depending on the size of the user's device. However, the views below are the most popular for using all of the Zoom features. In the upper right-hand corner of your screen, select the way you would like your participants to appear. You may toggle between the two views of Gallery View and Speaker View. This is what Gallery View looks like. Gallery View allows you to see a thumbnail display of all participants in a grid pattern that expands and contracts as participants join and leave the meeting. This is sometimes referred to as the Hollywood Squares or the Brady Bunch view. Next is Speaker View. Speaker or Active Speaker View allows you to see the active speaker in a large window on your display. Other participants may appear along the top or side of the screen. There are also the participants and the chat windows that we have mentioned previously. If you choose to open the participants and chat windows at the same time you are in Gallery or Speaker View, the window will appear alongside your view. This allows you access to your participants list without having to open it up each time. Zoom also has a feature called Share Screen. You can share your desktop or any other app with your participants. As a host, to share your screen, start by clicking the Share Screen option in the bottom toolbar. You will be presented options to share your entire screen, including desktop and taskbar, or just share an application such as PowerPoint, Word, Excel, or an internet browser. You may opt to allow your participants to share their screen as well. Selecting just an application prevents users from seeing other windows or the desktop. It also allows the host to pause the presentation. Users can see the last shared slide, while the host is free to adjust as needed. If you plan to show a video clip or share something that has sound, you will need to click the Share Computer Sound box on the screen in order for your participants to hear the audio from your computer. To stop sharing, click the Stop Share option at the top of the shared window. To share a different screen, select New Share from this toolbar. It will take you back to the Screen Share option, where you can select a new screen to share. To move to a different screen or page, select Pause Share. This will freeze your screen while you move about your computer. Once you're ready to resume sharing your screen, click Resume Share or Stop Share to return to the live video screen. Along with sharing in a meeting, you can also record a meeting. You can record your Zoom meeting locally to your computer or to the Zoom cloud if you are a paid user. Files stored on the cloud can be accessed on your desktop or from the web. Locally recorded meetings can only be accessed on the computer that is recording the meeting. Let's take a look at local recordings. Local recording is available to both free and paid subscribers. Local recording allows participants to record meeting video and audio locally to a computer. The recorded files can be uploaded to a file storage service like Dropbox or Google Drive, or to a streaming service like YouTube. Local recording is not supported on a mobile device, like a tablet or a smartphone. So, if you are only using a mobile device for Zoom and want to record, you will want to look into a paid account. To make sure that you can record, sign into your Zoom account and navigate to Account Settings. In the Recording tab, navigate to the Local Recording option and verify that the setting is enabled. If the setting is disabled, click the toggle to enable it. Along with local recordings, there's also cloud recordings. Cloud recording is automatically enabled for all paid subscribers. When you record a meeting and choose Record to the Cloud, the video, audio, and chat text are recorded to the Zoom cloud. The recording files can then be downloaded to a computer or streamed from a browser. You can start cloud recordings on a mobile device, such as a tablet or a smartphone. You can record the meeting in different recording layouts, including active speaker, gallery view, and shared screen. To enable cloud recording, sign into Zoom and find Settings. Navigate to the Recording tab and verify that the cloud recording setting is enabled. If the setting is disabled, click the Status toggle to enable it. Let's take a look at recording a meeting. The host can always record a meeting, but must grant the ability to record to a participant. Once a meeting has started, click the option to record. You can then select Record on this computer or Record to the cloud, depending on the type of account you have. There will be a recording indicator in the top left corner while the recording is active. After the meeting has ended, Zoom will convert the recording so you can access the files. Once the conversion process is complete, you can access the recording either locally on the computer or on Zoom's website for those cloud recordings. If recording to the cloud, the recording must be processed before viewing. Zoom will send an email to the host's email address when the process is complete. There will be 2 links in the email. The first will be for the host, only to manage the recording. The second link will be for the participants. By default, the video will be an MP4 file, while the audio-only file is an M4A file. By chance, if the meeting unexpectedly shuts down, or if the commercial process is interrupted, the recording files could become corrupted and non-recoverable. Restarting or shutting down your computer, putting the hard disk to sleep, or closing your laptop will disrupt the conversion process. If the conversion process is not successful after the meeting has ended, you can try to convert the files again by navigating to the recording location and double-clicking the recording files, although no promises. You can record the meeting in different layouts, including active speaker, gallery view, and shared screen. During a Zoom recording, you can stop or pause the recording. If you stop the recording and then start it again, a new video file will be created for the next recording segment, leading to multiple video files. If you pause the recording and start it again, Zoom will record to the same video file for the recording segment, leading to only one video file. That's it for recording. Let's take a look at some cool Zoom features that might catch your interest. First is your profile picture. When your video camera is not on, the default view in a Zoom meeting is to either just have your name's initial with a plain color background or your full name on a dark screen. Not very interesting. However, you can spice things up by customizing your name and adding a profile picture. Log into your Zoom account and view your profile. Click Change under the user image. Click Upload and then navigate to your desired image. Adjust the image position if needed, and click Save. Then there is the virtual background feature. You can virtually transport yourself to the beach, outer space, or anywhere else you can imagine by customizing your background while in Zoom meetings. In your settings, navigate to Virtual Background and select or upload the image you want from there. Then there's a beauty filter. Zoom has a Touch Up My Appearance feature that aims to smooth over your appearance. The effect may vary, but it's certainly worth looking into. To activate this feature, go to Settings, and under the Video tab, check the box next to Touch Up My Appearance. Who knows, you might see a really good difference. And that's it. Hopefully this has provided you with a good introduction to Zoom. Again, the handout will be provided on our website for you to download and save. If you have any questions, please reach out to us through phone at 860-665-8700 or through our email address as seen here. I'm Jennifer, and thank you for watching our Introduction to Zoom program presented by the Lucy Robbins Wells Library. Thank you, and thanks for watching.